Good day to have Logan Sartori back.
You bet. I'm very proud of our guys. I mean, when you go 5-0 in a week, you got to find a lot of different ways to do it, and certainly today offense picked us up, and we're relentless. Every time they scored, we found a way to answer back and continue to do so the entire game.
When did you know that Logan would be available today?
We felt that way the whole weekend, and our trainer made that decision this morning, and so we're thankful to have him back. Certainly had a nice day.
Having, I guess, 2 close games now this weekend and seeing that fight in your team, I guess, what does it say about it, and how is it for you to know they have this fight going in further?
Well, it's a great feeling to know that our guys are not going to stop coming regardless of the score, not going to feel sorry for themselves, and found a way yesterday with a lot of pressure on us late. Again, today it was throughout the whole course of the game. We scored 3 runs in the first, and certainly Army wasn't going to go away. Those guys are incredibly well coached. They play hard and are very, very competitive.
They got some bats over there, but it's a little bit of a case of some guys leaving it up a little bit too much today.
Yeah, not executing pitches and chasing the count, and when we left anything up out over the plate, they didn't miss it today. The wind blowing out, certainly a hitter's day today.
How big is Bryce Miller out of the bullpen for you? Obviously, kind of shutting things down when he came out yesterday and today.
Well, it's good to get him in those pressure spots. He hadn't had a lot of action through the first 6 games, and use him on back-to-back days, and him to be as fresh as he was today off of yesterday's 30 pitches. It was good to see.
I know you expected some offense to happen this year with the changes. Something you said you were excited to kind of see how it was going to go. Now, 2 series in, are you impressed? Is it surprised? Maybe it's the word to describe what you thought so far.
Well, I'm incredibly impressed. And number one, our guys are a year older. They're a year wiser. They got a lot of at-bats under their belt. You can see that they're connected with one another, and they're doing it together. And certainly our coaching staff deserves a lot of credit. Coach Seeley, Coach Callier, Coach Pennington, those guys have worked incredibly hard to create that unit together.
Can't wait to kind of struggle to start hitting around 200 in the first 8 games. It's a home run here today. How important is that swing for his confidence?
Well, I mean, incredibly important. You can start to see it weighing on him. He wanted to join the party with the rest of the guys, and maybe he's trying a little bit too hard, and that's human nature. But see him find the barrel like that, and last weekend he was on the barrel an awful lot and hitting some tough luck, and pressed a little bit this weekend, but certainly leaving the field today and the weekend being over with that ball that he hit, certainly it's got to feel good to him and to us too.
Good example in the first inning of double stolen bases, kind of lead to help getting some of those guys in position, and then at the end of the game, small ball mixed in with some home runs. I mean, it's just a really good balanced offense.
Well, it is. There's a lot of different ways we can press you, and that's awful stressful on the pitcher and the defense.
How important has Bryce Blum been at the top of the order with what he can do with his speed with this new offense?
Well, like you said, the first run that we created, I mean, it was a walk, a stolen base, and he goes, on a strike 3 call, just a hustle play. I mean, we grab all the momentum right out of the gates, but he's been willing to walk and start innings up, and he certainly has driven his fair share in. He's got some big hits as well.
And in the willingness, too, of your team to guys who have hit multiple home runs this season also lay down the sack bunt and kind of do whatever's needed.
Well, whatever it takes. I mean, nobody cares what it looks like. It's all about just going out and doing it together, and guys are willing to anchor down and take the hit by pitch and continuing to move the lineup.
Houston Baptist on Tuesday. Can you just talk about that matchup?
Well, I mean, there's certainly Coach Moon and his staff do a great job. They'll be prepared, and we'll get a day off playing that 5-game week again. We need to make sure that we're taking care of our bodies, and that that's the most important game of the year come Tuesday.